Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2 Story Mode. Did you notice my cool flips? Yes, indeed, I've got high jump level 2 now, and it feels good. So, I guess I should show you guys real quick. In my abilities, now that I have leveled up Valor Form to level 3, Valor Form has an even better version of high jump level 2, but now I can equip high jump level 1 on Sora just regularly all the time. The longer I hold down circle, the higher he jumps. And that is awesome. The higher I level up Valor Form, the higher jump abilities I'm going to get to have just on regular Sora. This is one of my favorite aspects of the progression in Kingdom Hearts 2. Honestly, it's really fun. And it encourages you to use drive forms all the time, which is good. But there's another thing that I've been forgetting to use basically this entire time, which is summons. So next chance I get where it seems opportune, let's go ahead and do that. Anyway, we gotta go do a fight, I think. Sora, the Colosseum's in trouble. We'll do what we can, just get over to the Colosseum. All right, listen up. When facing a large enemy, locate an easy point to attack. I only have two things to say. Stay calm, watch your surroundings, and move. All right. I can talk to the Pegasus. Okay. Pegasus neighs, urging you to go to the Colosseum. All right, I can take a hint. I'm going. Let's go to the Colosseum thingy.
This can't be.
Oh, hey, it's the Hydra.
Champ, you're safe.
I failed.
It's not your fault.
I left everyone unprotected. Hades was right. I'm just a washout.
Ah, come on, champ. I didn't train you to think like that.
Wonder Boy.
Phil's right. This is no time to beat yourself up.
I'm some hero.
Yeah.
Don't suppose you got room for one more?
We're in.
Finally, they're letting Meg do something. Took long enough. All right, let's have a fight. With this Hydra thingy. Ow. Bring that head down here. Up. Hang on. Oh, I brought its head down here. Perfect. Ha! Attack! Attack! Oop. What are you doing? Ow! What's happening? Come on. Oop. Ooh, what's this? Vanquish? Lovely! Well, that was easy. Oop. If I know anything about Hydras, it's that once you cut off the head, the fight's basically over. There we go. There. Easy peasy. There we go, there's one. Ooh, come on. Guess I was supposed to do something there. Let's try, yeah, there we go. Yeah, did the thing. Valor Form! What's that, Phil? Hey! So, yeah, this particular boss battle is somewhat infamous for the way that Phil just non-stop says that single line the exact same way without stopping. It's pretty funny. Ow. Guys, come on. We gotta dodge those tail attacks. Eh. What's it doing? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try to take a page out of the old Phil playbook and get up on the Hydra's back. Is there anything I can do up here? Really didn't seem like it. Hello? Hydra? They seem stuck. Come on. Attack, attack, attack. Do something. Pegasus, run. That's what I want to do. Come on. Bleh. Oop.
Yeah.
Come on, I want to do that Pegasus run thing. Come on. Oop. What's it doing? Yeesh. Watch the tail. Guys, come on. Pegasus run. Yeah! I think I missed. Yep, I did. Keep hitting them. Oh, that's fun. Big fan. Come on. Ow. Can you bring a head down here where I can hit it, please? Come on. There's one. There's one. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come back here. Ha! There we go. And now vanquish. Yeah, we did it. And with minimal input from Phil. I'm surprised.
I let you down. I'm just... no use.
It's not your fault. Hey, even a god would be exhausted.
He did lose to Pete.
She's right. Give yourself a chance to rest.
There won't be any games for a while anyway.
Don't worry about Wonder Boy here. I'll look after him. Sora, Donald, Goofy, I owe you big time.
Hey, it's no big deal. Just let us know if Hades or the Heartless start acting up. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's what heroes are for.
When did you three make Hero?
Let's save that for another time. We have to hit the road.
Okay, don't be strangers.
Gosh, I hope you feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well, take care, you guys. Stay a little longer next time. We got some serious training to catch up on.
Well, time to go. Oh, I almost forgot. The Olympus Stone.
Oh, it's the thing. You know, I'll be honest, I'm actually kind of happy seeing this Coliseum area wrecked up a bit. After coming back here 3 games in a row, it was kind of starting to get stale. It needed a change. Yay, a new Keyblade finally. Increases the damage of the finishing move in the air relative to the number of hits in the combo. That's gonna be great. Let's swap to that.
And where is everyone else?
Beats me. They must have had some other matters to deal with.
Matters? You mean they have more important affairs to attend to than my return?
Well, see, there's this Organization 13 that keeps getting in the way.
Let those fools play their little game.
But what about that runt with the Keyblade? He's been a real pain, too.
Oh, has he? Very well, then. I suppose you'd best tell me what's happened during my absence.
She's going to be mad.
Oh, Now I wonder where that old album could be. Queen Minnie! It's horrible! Something's wrong in the hole of the cornerstone! There's real sharp thorns everywhere! Oh, King Mickey, I wish you could hear me. The castle is in danger. We've got to do something soon. Donald? Goofy? Where are you?
I just realized what levels are coming up, and I'm very excited about that. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get going. Zoom. Can we just go straight there? Fantastic. We are going to Disney Castle. Huzzah.
This is your castle. Must be nice to be home, huh? Well?
You know, something just don't feel quite right.
Yeah! Move it! Let's go! Queen Minnie needs to see you! The castle's in danger! Hurry, to the library!
Well, looks like we're gonna be wandering around here for a while. I'm all right with that. Oh no, the castle's in danger. You must go see Her Majesty at once. She's in the library. All right. This is the gummy ship hangar. Normally it's a madhouse here. If you follow the lawn from here, you'll arrive at the castle entrance. Well, let's go exploring, shall we? Love it. What's with the tense music? Oh. There's invaders. You know, now that we're just kind of running around fighting some stuff in Disney Castle, of all places, I think now is a wonderful time to do a very specific sort of Disney trivia that I don't think I'll have a good opportunity to do any other time. So let's just go ahead and do that now while we have a chance. So let's talk about the history of Walt Disney and the Disney Company prior to the release of any of their animated features. Walt was born in Chicago, Illinois in 1901. He was raised on a farm, and very, very early in his life, he just fell in love with like vaudeville and early silent movies. He ended up doing some cartooning in school, and he studied at the Art Institute in Chicago. He tried enlisting in the Army during World War I, but he was rejected because he was still 16 at the time. He later joined the Red Cross American Ambulance Corps and arrived in France, like, just before the war ended. When he returned to the States, he started working in commercial art and at some ad companies, and it was during the 20s that he discovered and fell in love with animation, which was a pretty new thing at that time. And he just really immersed himself in it. He started making animated cartoons on the side after work. He started up a little company called Laugh-O-Grams with his friend Ub Iwerks, who was honestly a much better animator than Walt Disney ever would be. Walt had a little bit of trouble getting things off the ground and securing clients who felt like giving a bunch of money to a 19-year-old, so when Laugh-O-Grams inevitably went under, Disney decided that he was going to go to Hollywood. So at the age of 21, with $40 in his pocket, he moved to California. He ended up founding his own studio there with his brother Roy in 1923, and they set up shop first in his uncle's garage, later in some rented office spaces. They managed to secure a deal with a New York-based distributor named M.J. Winkler for a series called The Alice Comedies, which I think I mentioned in a previous bit of Disney trivia. They were some simple cartoons based on Alice in Wonderland. They involved a live-action little actress interacting with these cartoon characters, very Roger Rabbit in a way. Walt animated those things himself at first with the help of a couple ink and paint girls, but they eventually brought Ub Iwerks out to the studio to take over animation so Walt could focus on directing and story, which, again, that's probably the thing Walt was better at. The Alice Comedies ran for about 4 years. After that, Walt decided to create a completely new animated series, so he developed a new iconic character called Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which, by the way, if you've ever seen Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, very, very clearly inspired by and sort of ripping off Felix the Cat, who was a massively popular cartoon character at the time. Walt created about 26 Oswald shorts over the course of a year, but unfortunately when he approached Winkler to see about getting money for a second year, he found out that Winkler had actually gone behind his back and hired up most of his animation staff with the intent of producing Oswald cartoons without Walt's studio for less money. And even more unfortunately, Winkler owned the rights to Oswald, so Walt really couldn't do anything to stop him. This was a pretty major low point, but Walt learned a valuable lesson. From this point on, he would make sure he owned everything he made. So now Walt needed a new character. Fortunately, his dear friend Ub Iwerks was still on his side, and the two of them developed a new character. Most accounts I've read do suggest that Ub was probably the one most responsible for his design. Walt originally planned to name his mouse character Mortimer, but his wife suggested that Mickey was better. They made a couple of silent cartoons starring Mickey, but Walt was really excited about the idea of making the first synchronized sound cartoon, because the jazz singer had come out and Walt saw it and was like, yes, this is the future. So he poured all of his resources into producing Steamboat Willie, which opened in 1928 to rave reviews and made Mickey Mouse an immediate sensation. So now, finally riding high on a success of some sort, Walt began a series of cartoons called Silly Symphonies, each of which featured all new casts of characters, and that kind of had the benefit of allowing for a lot of experimentation from project to project. And all of these Silly Symphonies were really successful, like some of them even won Oscars. I don't know if you've ever seen The Three Little Pigs, which was one of those Silly Symphonies, but that one actually got listed above the feature film at a lot of theaters due to its popularity. Like, these shorts would often appear in theaters before a feature film, but Three Little Pigs got top billing. And it's kind of understandable because it was the Great Depression around this time, and America really needed a cheer boost. But Walt was definitely the visionary type, and he knew that the success of these shorts was not going to sustain the studio forever. Fortunately, he already had a much bigger project in mind, which was a full-length animated feature. But, excited as he was for that, he knew that his team was not quite ready for that challenge yet, so he was using Silly Symphonies as kind of like a training ground for developing new techniques and driving the artists to improve their skills. He had the animators taking life drawing classes, he was constantly pushing them to improve, he started hiring more talented animators wherever he could find them, which kind of got a lot easier during the Depression when everyone suddenly had no jobs. But then in 1934, one night, he gathered the team together and he told them, "We are going to make an animated feature." And then he proceeded to pitch the story for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And then they made it. And Disney Animation took off. So that's the whole story. Let's get back to actually playing this video game. Hey, the library. Wow, the proportions in here are something. You see a letter to someone. And I see a chest. Mine. Yes, torn pages. These are exactly what we need. Could this be the king? Good question. I really do still adore these portraits. Maybe one of the king's ancestors? Yeah, no, that would actually kind of make sense too. I haven't shopped in a while. What else can I buy? Some stuff with better defenses. You know, why not? I've got a pretty significant amount of money. Let's just buy a couple things for fun. Let's see. This must belong to Pluto. You know, there's a lot of really urgent music happening right now. It's not quite the vibe I was hoping for here in the Disney Castle.
Your Majesty, Queen Minnie, we're back. You're here.
Your Royal Highness, did you happen to summon us?
Yes.
Where's the king?
Excuse them. This is our friend Sora. Sora! The king told me all about you in his letters. He said you're a very brave young man.
So, do you know where he is?
Your Majesty, what your Highness doing in your castle? Oh my, so those are the Heartless.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
I know I can count on you, Sora. Now there's something I'd like all of you to come and see. Would you please escort me to the audience chamber?
Can do.
I forgot to warn everyone else in the castle about the danger. We must be sure they're hidden somewhere safe.
Okay, we'll go tell them.
The whole castle?
We just gotta split up, Donald.
I'll make sure that everyone knows what's going on.
No, Sora, you just get lost.
That is like me.
Okay, then I'll stay with the queen.
Good.
Alrighty then, see you later.
The audience chamber, right, ma'am?
Yes, Sora. Let's be on our way.
Huzzah! A task. And the intense music is back. Well, we got ourselves a thing to do. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will do this thing next time. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Goodbye!